Welcome to the presentation on the Sedona Red Rocks in the Grand Canyon with Tri-County Active Adult Center, and including from us at Mayflower. We look forward to sharing with you this amazing destination that gives you a chance to really go into a multi-experiential tour that gives you opportunities to have some experiences unlike seeing one of our magnificent national parks, having a couple train rides, and having the opportunity to experience some leisure time on your own. So, who is Mayflower? Mayflower has been around since the 70s. Along with that, we have amazing destinations all over the world in many different styles. But we are featuring one today that will have constant with all of our tours, our deluxe transportation, top accommodations, luggage handling, in and out of the hotels. You only have 2 stays, 1 night, and then we're going to have our 4-night stay. And then from that point, gives us that chance of taking us with our professional tour manager who will be with you the entire time. And then we have our local guides and historians that will bring the destination alive for you. We don't want you to have just driving through and experience it. We want you, again, to experience it on the tour with our local guides and a little bit of fun, some festivities, some fun meals with our unique dining experiences, but also with some laughter and music that goes along. We also have a guaranteed share program. What is that? That means if you're not able to find that traveling companion to go with you, no worries. We will try to find a traveling companion for you. Of course, of the same gender. We require that it has no smoking and no CPAPs, but other than that, we will try to find that roommate, and you will always pay only that twin rate or double rate, whichever way you want to look at it. This will give you that opportunity to not have to worry about paying that single supplement, whether we find a roommate or not. And then we also have the local pickup with 10 or more that will be leaving from the center to Philadelphia Airport. Welcome to Sedona Red Rocks in the Grand Canyon. It's going out September 26th to October 1st, 2027. Fabulous time to travel there. After all the great heat has left, we're going to be able to experience, we're going to fly on to Phoenix and then have our first night into Scottsdale. Having that first night, our hotel is in a fabulous location to where, because we usually get in about midday, being able to enjoy everything that it has to offer there in Arizona, having a little of the artisans, having the centers and the shops and just the life of Arizona. And then that evening, we are going to get together and experience just a wonderful night. So that evening will start around 6 p.m. All right. And we will transfer to the Wrestler Rooster Steakhouse. If you're not into steak, no worries. They do have chicken. We may be able to find you even a hot dog if you like. No, I'm just being silly. But with that being said, gives you a chance to have a delicious dinner, live music, entertainment, Western flair, and common flair that you're going to be able to experience. But we start off every morning with breakfast. All right, along with that, will give us a chance, and we're going to make our way on up into Sedona, but on our way, we're going to stop at the Montezuma Castle and experience that amazing wonder, as I call it, because it is the cliff dwellings of the Indian dwellings out of the limestone cliff there, and you're going to see how they lived, experience it, hearing about it, and being able to have some wonderful photo ops and opportunities. It just amazes me when you sit there from the road and you look up and you think, oh my God, how did they do this? So you're going to have that chance to be able to experience one of their wonders and then learn about it and their generations and what came to almost them moving away, but will give us a chance to be able to experience it, and then we'll continue on into Sedona. Sedona, of course, known for its red rocks and its energy and its the beauty, no matter where you look, and all the different colors, the different hues at the different times of the days, and all that fun stuff that you're going to experience is going to be part of your time. And we're going to have 4 nights that we're going to stay there. The beauty about our hotel, it is not in the heart of Sedona. If it was in the heart of Sedona, we'd be paying 3 times the price for this trip. All right, because it is very expensive to be in the heart, right on the edge. We're about 10-15 minutes. I take an Uber in and then takes us into the heart if you want to go back into the heart, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But gives us that chance to be able to nestle in. It is like an extended stay, wonderful accommodation where it has a little kitchenette. We're by a mall if you want to do some shopping, but we also have a grocery store. So if you're a person who wants to just purchase some light things to have in your room, you have that flexibility to do that. But we're going to start off with a trolley, then go to our trolley tour. Our trolley tour is the best way to experience the many different things in the Sedona area. We're going to be able to have 5 of the ancient experiences. We're going to have the time into our time of the Arts Village, Arts and Crafts Village. I never say the name because I always torture it, so I let you give a good shot at it. But having this will really unique. Sedona really has come into the art experience and the artisans and the crafts and the things that are really unique to the South, if you will. But being able to experience even the turquoise. I've got a wonderful turquoise necklace and earrings that I bought when I was there. You'll have a chance to be able to have wonderful flavors of the region and even some flavors that have come in from other areas. I don't think it's still there, but I laughed as one day when I was driving down the road, they had a store that says the Mackinac fudge, and I'm thinking, from Michigan? Oh, it was fun, made me feel at home. But gives us that opportunity, as you can see, the gallery row, just really spectacular. You're going to see the influence and the energy from the area that does influence all the artisans. We will make our way, and the trolley will take us up to the Holy Cross, the Chapel of the Holy Cross, which is just infused into the limestone there. You're going to see this magnificent colors of the glass and the seatings, and you're going to be able to come in there. You will have, and we do stop at all these different places where you'll have time to get off. You'll have the narration will give us the information, but we'll have the experience of being able to go up as you see, maybe gently, this gentleman standing there and looking out and just seeing the vastness of the valley and seeing all the different formations and all the beautiful parts of this view and how it is so dynamic. So we're going to have that chance to be able to explore. But on the next day, on day 3, we will have our day where after breakfast, we're going to take off and go to the Grand Canyon. This will give us a chance of experiencing the South View. South Rim is one of the most popular. All right, going to be able to see it in its vastness, in its dynamic, and it's just marvel of our beauty of our national parks. But we'll have that time for that breathtaking views, and then we will jump aboard the Grand Canyon Railway and have the experience that will take us through the valley and down on the floor and take us on into Williams, and it will give us an experience that is unlike the other. So people say, oh, can I get down into the Grand Canyon? You're going to, because of the fact of being able to jump on the train, and it's going to take us through the winding areas and being able to see it from that perspective. So it really is a fabulous way of really completing the Grand Canyon in the South Rim. Here we'll have many different opportunities and sites that you'll see. As you can see, the comfort of our train that will take us on our way, making it through many different wildlife that we're going to see as we come through this area. Knock on wood that it is the case, but usually I haven't had anybody have not had it yet. So we're going to also make our way into the areas of Williams where the coach will pick us up and will take us back to the hotel. Then we can sit there and have whatever we want to do for the evening. On day 4, we will then venture out and have a day of leisure. You will have the chance of being able to be a person if you like to hike, go out. There is some wonderful hiking paths nearby that you can go and make some wonderful hikes. You can go shopping. You can go back into downtown. You can sit there and experience many different stuff that you have, and the stuff to really enjoy, as we say, the senses that soothe the soul. It gives us an opportunity to really enjoy and embrace the energy work that is there in the Sedona region. So we have that free time, no matter what your interest is, but we also have an opportunity, if you want, going into the Oak Creek Canyons further, but we also have the optional guided Jeep tour that will take us into the backcountry. Gives us that opportunity to really explore. Everyone that I talk to agrees with me. It is a wonderful experience. Some people say, a little too rough for me, but not really. It is a little bit, but you will go through that backcountry. They take a wonderful way of taking us up into some of the formations and the sites that you'll be able to see, and it is absolutely spectacular. So you won't be disappointed if you choose to do that. But on day 5, we will make our way a little bit, it's just a little bit out southwest of Sedona. We're going to come into the area of Jerome. Jerome has a lot of historical pieces about it. All right. It is definitely, as they say, a melting pot of those who dreamed of quick fortune. Sure, those were looking for that, but unfortunately, when the fortune dried up, it became virtually a ghost town, all right? And literally a ghost town for many reasons. So it is known for to be one of the most haunted areas. Don't be afraid of that, because it's really not that. No, I've heard a lot of things, but the experience that you have is you have the artisans and the shops and the people is now restored really amazingly, and to be able to see the museums, the arts, and all the things. But the beauty about the area in Jerome is taking the old with the new and really evolving. But once we have that time to experience a little bit of that in the shops and the museums, we will jump on the Verde Canyon Railroad. This is the other second train ride that we get to enjoy in this tour. It's the old mining town and experience that will take us out from that part and take us into areas that are unreachable by except for foot. Being able to see it, you're going to see the eagle that is on the train. It is on that train because they say that it is the most dynamic and the most opportunity for them to see eagles and plethora of them. Along with that, you're going to see other wildlife. You're going to see water areas. You're going to see the rivers and different things that you're going to come in and being able to experience, which is a nice little surprise as you make your way through the parts of the canyon and making our Verde Railroad. We will have an opportunity. We will have that lunch, and then we'll experience coming back and being able to see the dynamics and the wildlife again, coming in and making its presentation. But after that, we will come back in and we will stop on our way and we will go to the Blazin' M Ranch. Blazin' M Ranch is a lot of fun. It has a big old area full of activities. Even if you want to ride the bull, it has that. It has different varieties, but we are going to go and have the Western Stage Show and dinner that we're going to have. It is definitely a taste of the Chuck Wagon Supper that we're going to experience. Will give us a chance of fun, great music, great opportunities that we're going to have for our evening to make it our final, and saying all the things that we did the day before in our free time and what our favorite was for the trip. It's amazing how everyone just really puts a different experience, and it's really enjoyable to hear. And then, unfortunately, the final night, the next morning, we will make our way back home. As I said, it departs September 26th to October 1st in the 2027. Our rates include your flights from Arizona, your hotel, your tours, your transportation with 10 or more from there in Pottstown, and making it to the Philadelphia airport. So sign up. This definitely sells out fast. So we are finding that more and more people are signing up. Be one that wants to enjoy it with the rest of those in the area. If you have friends and family from another state, no worries. We can sit there and work and do that too. And they can meet up with you, however it works out best. But the one thing we always offer out is Tri-County offers out their group special, which is an early booking savings of $50 per person or up to $100 a couple. This will give you an extra savings off of that tour, making it just an extra things that they want to extend out to you as the special savings for us. This is an opportunity that only takes $200 to make your reservation and secure your space. Final payment is right around the June 26th of 2027. All right, and that we have the initial deposits and final payment, but you can make payments throughout and periodically till the final payment being due on the 26th. We have the opportunity of travel protection for the what ifs. We never know, right? Along with that, it gives you the travel protections of your money from final payment all the way until actually the entire time and including on your trip. If there's anything that your insurance does not cover for the what ifs, this will cover it, but it also covers the travel. The beauty about it is cancel for any reason all the way up until 24 hours prior to going. The only thing you would not get back is $349, the cost of the insurance. We do recommend, and we do say do at the time of reservation because it eliminates pre-existing conditions. I always had to do that when I was many years. I've been doing this for over 30 years, and my mother had a grocery list of pre-existing conditions, so I had to make sure I had to purchase the insurance in advance to waive those pre-existing conditions, because she would have been likely the reason I would have canceled, which did happen to me once, and had to exercise that. So that gives you the opportunity to experience it. For reservations and information, contact Polly. She will be able to make those reservations for you, and she always has my number to sit there and answer any questions. You have any special things, specialty food, etc., let us know. We will sit there and make sure we add this and help assist you with everything that we have on our tour. But we want to thank you for joining us and sign up. We look forward to seeing you and having the opportunity to going to Sedona, the Red Rocks, and the Grand Canyon. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.